Chapter 8. The Duration. Though Dorothy Vaughan loved her new job in Hampton and was proud to be helping her country with the war effort, she missed her children terribly. She sometimes worked 18-hour days, and the demands of her job made it difficult for her to get home except for during holidays. And it seemed like the minute she walked through the door at the family house back in Farmville, it was time for her to turn around and head back to Newport News. When she could go home, the back-and-forth lifestyle was taking a toll. Dorothy wanted something more permanent. Like most of the computers at the Langley Memorial Aeronautical Laboratory, Dorothy was a temporary War Service employee. She didn't know when or if the laboratory would offer her a permanent job. Dorothy knew what she wanted her future to look like, so in July 1944, she signed a lease on a new 2-bedroom apartment in Newsom Park. Dorothy wanted her children eventually to live with her for good in Newport News. This 2-bedroom apartment would be a start. But finding the right house hadn't been easy. There weren't enough homes available to meet the demands of the growing African American population. Dorothy chose a neighborhood near where she had been living for the previous 9 months. It included black families from all income levels. Domestic workers lived next to doctors, lawyers next to the laborers, small business owners next to civil servant mathematicians. All were welcome. Dorothy's new home was identical to the 1,199 others that had been built in the same subdivision. Newsom Park was also designed to keep morale high among the wartime workers who had to work long hours under stressful conditions. The Newsom Park residents loved that their neighborhood had a community center with a kitchen and banquet space, rooms for club meetings, and basketball and tennis courts. They even had a baseball diamond. And the shopping center included a grocery store, drugstore, barbershop, beauty parlor, cleaners, and a TV repair shop. A nursery school and a new elementary school were in walking distance from her new apartment. Dorothy's mother-in-law tried to discourage the move. "You're not going to take my babies," she said to Dorothy. Dorothy appreciated her mother-in-law's help all the months she'd been away, but now she needed her children to be close to her. A year after Dorothy left Farmville, her children moved into the apartment in Newsom Park. They started at Newsom Park Elementary School in the fall of 1944. Her husband continued to travel with his job as a bellman. He came down to visit when he could, but he didn't stay long.